Hi guys, it's VEDA, day 7, day 7. I cannot freaking keep track of that. Okay, so today I'm trying something a little bit different. I was gonna do something really different, and I was gonna like set up a tripod and film this on my DSLR and have like crazy nice background and do my makeup and have it look all profesh. But I actually just got home and it's kind of late, so I kind of just want to get this done because I know it's going to take like 2 hours to upload. So we're just going to go for it. So what I'm going to do today is this. I'm going to tell you 50 facts about me. And I was just going to do like random things that I just like came up with, but I was having a hard time with that. Like I couldn't think of anything past like 3 things. So I decided to look up a list online, and it's kind of like one of those like survey things that we used to do back in the MySpace days. You know, like everyone used to do those. Don't lie, you totally did them. It's kind of like one of those. So I'm just gonna kind of go for it. I don't think there's actually 50 here because I think I had to cut a couple of them out because they were kind of random and I didn't. I think I got this off of like a diabetes website. like like a support group forum or something. I don't know. It was like one of the first things that popped up on Google because like one of the questions was like, how does diabetes affect, I don't know, something to do with diabetes. And I was like, but all the other questions are like pretty much just normal questions, so it was just kind of random. Anyway, so here I go. I'm gonna answer some questions about myself, and feel free to answer the questions too and maybe post them in the comments. I don't know, might be fun. We'll give this a try. So, here we go. Number 1, were you named after anyone? And the answer is yes. So, my first name, Caitlin, actually came, so I was told, from an 80s TV show called Airwolf, which I guess was about like helicopter rescue or something. And I guess my parents really liked that show, or maybe they just really like the name Caitlin because they heard it. I don't know. But either way, my first name comes from an 80s TV show about helicopters. My middle name is Marlee, Marlee. And that actually comes from the combination of my great-grandparents' names. So my great-grandma's name was May, and my great-grandpa's name was Harley. So May and Harley put together is Marlee. So there you go. Yes, I am named after someone. When was the last time you cried? The last time I cried was actually last night. I didn't like full on bawl my eyes out. I just kind of teared up a little bit. I was watching a video on YouTube and the person in the video got kind of emotional. So I got emotional. That's pretty much it. Do you like your handwriting? When I actually sit and like focus on my handwriting and I have a good pen in my hand, then yeah, I think my handwriting is pretty nice. But most of the time it's just like, ugh, because I don't really write that much anymore. And so if I do write, it's probably something just like quick and sloppy and it just looks crappy, but whatever, who cares, you know? So I like it when I actually try to do well. What's your favorite lunch meat? Such a random question. I can't really say I have a favorite lunch meat because I don't really eat lunch meat sandwiches anymore. I eat subs, so I guess that's the closest thing. So my favorite meat to put on a sub at like Jersey Mike's or Subway is turkey. Well, at Jersey Mike's it's turkey. At Subway it's the cold cut stuff, which I think is like bologna or something, which I wouldn't normally be like, oh, I love bologna, but that cold cut stuff at Subway is very flavorful. Do you have kids? No. And I don't want them, which might be a little bit of something that a lot of you don't know. Some of you do know, but I went through a baby fever phase probably like 6 months ago or so. And I didn't think it was going to go away. And then I don't know exactly what made it go away, but something made it go away and it hasn't come back. And now I feel pretty passionately about not wanting children. I think the only thing that I'm even remotely open to is adopting a kid who's like a little bit older, maybe like 7 to like 10, I don't know. But then I don't like teenagers, so I don't want them to grow up to become teenagers. So, I mean, who knows? I could change my mind, but I kind of don't want to because I'm okay with not wanting kids. It's just, I have my reasons. Anyway, for another time, perhaps. If you were another person, would you be friends with you? I said no at first because I'm really awkward when I first meet people. So if I'm another person, then meeting me, then I'm going to think that, oh, like, say I turn into a person named Sally and Sally's meeting Caitlin. Sally would think Caitlin was a weirdo because most people think I'm weirdo when they first meet me. So then it probably wouldn't go any further than that because I have a hard time making friends and keeping friends and getting close to people. So probably not. Do you use sarcasm a lot? No. Yeah. No. I mean, not a lot. I use it. If you use it towards me, then I will throw it right back at you. But normally on an everyday basis, I don't think I'm that sarcastic. Do you still have your tonsils? Yes. Would you bungee jump? I'm more open to the idea of skydiving. What is your favorite cereal? Reese's Puffs. Do you untie your shoes when you take them off? No. Most of my shoes are slip-ons, but when I wear shoes that tie, I just kind of slip them off. Do you think you're strong? Not generally, no. Physically, definitely not. What is your... I'm trying to go through these kind of quick because I realize that I'm taking a really long time on these. What is your favorite ice cream? Chocolate peanut butter. What's the first thing you notice about people? Their eyes and their hair and then their outfit. Yeah, I like clothes. If you dress nice, then that's cool. Red or pink? Don't really have a preference. I like both colors in different situations. It depends. I pretty much like all colors. They all have their moments. What is your least favorite thing about yourself? I don't like my anxiety, of course. I mean, that's pretty obvious. Nobody likes being anxious all the time. And then my belly fat. But, funny story, I am afraid to lose weight because I don't want to lose my boobs or my butt or my hips. Because when I gained all my weight, a lot of it went in those 3 places, but just unfortunately they also went in my tummy. I don't want it on my tummy, but I'm okay with all the other places. Who do you miss the most? Definitely my grandpa. And that's all I have to say about that. What color shoes are you wearing? I'm not, but I was wearing black flats today. What was the last thing you ate? I just ate raviolis and garlic bread and salad. It was delicious. What are you listening to right now? I am actually listening to my own voice and the neighbors upstairs clomping around. If you were a crayon, what color would you be? I don't know how to answer that, so I'm just going to say that one of my favorite crayon colors is shamrock, because that's like my favorite color. It's like a blue-green, like a bright blue-green. It's like a perfect blend of blue and green. It's not too minty. It's not too bluey. It's nice. Favorite smells. I like bakery item smells and vanilla. So if it smells like cinnamon rolls, cupcakes, cake, frosting, then I like it. Like I have a red velvet candle, love it so much. And then anything vanilla. I love vanilla everything. The last person you talked to on the phone was Jeremy. I called him on my lunch break. Mountain hideaway or beach house? Beach house. I lived in the mountains for 2 years, and it was very nice, but it was actually, when the sun went down, it was the most terrifying place I've ever lived, because I was convinced that, like, every scary mythical beast that lives in the woods was living outside my house, and I could hear them and see them, and there were ghosts, and it was terrifying. But a beach house, give me a beach house in Malibu or Laguna Beach or something. I want to move to California. Like, come on. That's, yeah. Favorite sports to watch. I don't like watching sports on TV, like, at all. I think it's the most boring thing ever, unless it's the Super Bowl. But even then, like, I didn't watch this past year's. I had no interest. The last one I watched was with the Cardinals no. Was it at the Cardinal Stadium? I don't think it was at the Cardinal Stadium. See, I don't even know. I don't follow sports. But if someone were to pay for me and invite me to go with them to a game at a stadium, then I would go, because I think it's fun. I will watch any sport live. It's fun. Sorry, this is a long video. I'm trying to hurry. I'm like over halfway done. Hair color, blonde, obviously. Eye color, bluish gray. Do you wear contacts? No. Favorite food, pizza, particularly hot wing pizza from Barrows, which might explain the belly fat. Scary movies or happy endings? Happy endings. I hate scary movies. Last movie you watched? I think it was Turbo Kid. Watch that movie if you're not bothered by gore. But the gore is almost worth it because the movie is just that fantastic. What color shirt are you wearing? It's black and white. Summer or winter? We only have, like, fall and summer in Phoenix, and summer is hell on earth. Like, literally, it feels like hell. And every other season here all feels the same. It's all, like, in the 60s or 70s during the day, and then, like, 40s, 50s at night. So it's, like, mild and perfect. So any non-summer season in Phoenix. There you go. Hugs or kisses? Both make me uncomfortable from everyone except for my husband. And I will also accept hugs from my grandma and my cousin Liz, because they hug me every time I see them. But I am not usually one to hug. I don't hug, but I will accept hugs, even though they make me uncomfortable, because I guess that's just what you're supposed to do as a human being. Favorite dessert? I don't have one because I love dessert so much that there's no way that I could just pick one. I like everything. Every dessert I think I've ever tried, I've probably enjoyed it at least a little bit. Strength training or cardio? And I say to that, lol, what are those? Computer or television? This one kind of makes my brain hurt because I use them. I don't have regular TV. I have Netflix and Hulu and Amazon Prime that streams through my PlayStation onto my TV. So I like TV because I watch it all the time, but it's like from the internet, which I also use on the computer. So it's pretty much, I use the TV and the computer both for internet, so I don't know how to decide which one is better because I use them for the same things, I guess. What book are you reading right now? I'm actually reading a graphic novel called Rat Queens. I actually just started. I think I'm only on like the 4th page. It is very different and very interesting from other comic books that I read before, but it was suggested to me by several people, so I'm giving it a try. What is on your mouse pad? I don't have a mouse pad. I have a laptop that I do not use and a smartphone. Do you have any tattoos? I have one tattoo of a crescent moon on my wrist. Yay. That's the only one I have for now. I want many more, but Jeremy probably won't let me. Favorite sound? Okay, this one is gonna make you guys like gag because it's gonna be so cheesy. But I'm being honest here. I love the sound of Jeremy coming home from work because it makes me really excited when I hear his keys jingling outside the door and then the door open. And then also like all the cute little like noises my dogs make when they're excited. It just makes my heart smile. Rolling Stones or Beatles? Beatles. What is the farthest you've ever been from home? Peru. I went there on a missions trip. I think it was either 5 or 6 years ago. I think it was 5 years ago. Maybe 6. Yeah, good experience. A plus plus would recommend. Do you have a special talent? I can make any situation awkward. Where were you born? Phoenix. And where are you living? Glendale, both in Arizona. What color is my house? My apartment building is like a tannish, and then there's white and blue accents. What color is your car? Silver. And very last question, do you have any pets? No. Just kidding, you saw them at the beginning of the video. Well, 2 of them. I have my 2 dogs. The little white one that was over here was Ellie, and then the long-haired one was Oliver, and then I have a cat named Miley. So, yeah, there we go, guys. I just did like 50-ish facts about me that you probably didn't really need to know, but now you do, and that's that. So, I will catch you all on the flippity flip tomorrow when I will try to do another fancy schmancy video for you. Yeah, so I gotta stop doing that. Bye!